Hello, how's it going? Hope you're good. Welcome to the Arcane Stream. Oh, I'm late again. Always late. Late. Hang on a sec. I'm not very organised today at all. Alright. Okay, so, yeah. Let me go... Let me see. It's Reapers. Valindra's tower, nice and easy. Okay, let me get that sorted out, that loadout sorted out first. Okay. That was nice and quick.
How dare you interrupt me? Slay these mortals and bring their skulls to my tower.
Why is it taking so fucking long to load?
Make sure I get my cut.
Urgh.
Impressive. You will make excellent undead bodyguards. Now you die! You die!
While I'm waiting for them to get the shit together, I'll take the queue. Oh, sorry, take the quest. and do my lockbox. I wasn't going to do an RADQ, but if they want to do one, I need to anyway. So I guess I can do with the diamonds.
I'm the reason people fear shadows.
Good day, adventurer. It's the Many Arrow Orc, the master of.
Good day, adventurer. It's done? Oh, hi, adventurer. Yeah, another day. Well, another day. You know, the steward has a task for me to do, but of course...
Hey there, adventurer. The steward.
Are we off again? I was growing bored.
What did she say? Are we off again? I don't know what she said. I mean, whatever. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm going to my, hang on a sec. I know what was going on. They thought we couldn't do it because someone had already done it for the day, because they were trying to queue in private queue. Well, I left anyway. I can't be bothered dealing with it. That whatever was a bit of attitude I didn't want. That, like, I told them, they said, you can't do it, and they go, oh, whatever. Like, yeah, okay, bye. I don't need attitude. I'm trying to help you. I wasn't going to do RADQ. I can do it, because I guess I can need the diamond. I've got literally 4930 still. I had way more than that, but I haven't been doing it lately. But I've still got 4,900,000, almost 5 million rough diamonds waiting to be refined, because I like it that way so I don't have to do it every day. So I wasn't planning on doing it today. I mean, I can do it with the diamonds. I can always add to them. But if you're going to be a dickhead, no, I'm not interested. You'll find someone else anyway. My cursor come back already. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, hang on a sec. Hang on, I'll be back in a sec. Don't go away. Coming. It's so annoying. Oh, goodness. I have to ask them if they've looked into it. I'm sure they haven't looked into it
I was growing bored.
on the forum. When the cursor's there, I just can't focus on anything else. I just keep seeing the cursor. It's really distracting. It just looks bad as well. Like these streams stay up as permanent videos, permanent records of the game. So you know, I don't know whether they want the game to look really shabby, like it doesn't function properly. You know what I mean? I used to have this saying: more bugs than a cheap motel. About this place. There's lots of bugs, but that's a pretty bad one. That's a pretty bad bug. Is the way I see it is that the game tells your system when to show the cursor and when not to show the cursor, right? On top of what the cursor should look like. On top of what the cursor is supposed to look like, because it changes for the game, but that's beside the point. It tells your system when to hide the cursor and when not to hide the cursor. Shown by this, you press Alt, you get the cursor mode, and then you get the non-cursor mode. It's the game that tells the system what to do, not the other way around. It's not my system making a mistake, it's the game not doing what it's supposed to. Because I put it up and someone said, oh, have you got a game controller? Have you got like any sort of software going? No, I haven't. Just got an old Logitech. With a generic driver. I was just using the generic driver, and then I thought, oh, hang on. Because when I was trying the different mice, the gaming mice, and I didn't have that issue when I was using them. So it might be a Logitech issue, I don't know. So when the other mouse broke, I got a replacement, which was, I got the Corsair one, that broke. So then I got the Razer one. And the Razer one it's a right-handed mouse, and I use my left hand, and it was bending my finger in a really bad way, so I was starting to get pain in my hand. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to screw up my hand for good just because of this stupid mouse. So I stopped using both of them. I went back to the Logitech, and I thought, well, maybe it is because you need some sort of special driver, and the driver's too old. Because I don't even have a proper driver for it. I've just got whatever the generic driver that Windows puts on for it is. So I looked online, and on the Logitech site they've got some software which has a driver in it, so that you can add function to your Logitech mouse. So I downloaded that and installed that. So I'm using that. So I do have a special driver for it. It's still doing it. It hasn't made any difference. So it's still doing it. I don't understand. It's like it's not me. It's the game. It's the game is not happy with Logitech mouse or something. I don't know. But it's the game that controls whether the cursor shows or not. That's beyond my system's control. Once the game's running, I'm sort of thinking out loud. Once the game is running, the system isn't telling the game what to do. The game is telling the system what to do. Isn't that right? So the game is telling the cursor to disappear, and it's telling it to be in whatever mode it's in the full screen mode, or not full screen, but windowed, whatever. Maybe if I do full screen, it won't do it. That's the point. Maybe hang on a sec. Hang on. Oh, but I can't do chat. No, I can't do that. I can't do full screen because then I can't see the streaming chat. It disappears. Hello? Hello? What happened then?
Hey, adventurer.
Well, I could...
Hey there, adventurer.
We could hear them.
I don't know, it's really annoying though. It's really annoying me. Okay.
I'm the reason people fear me. Have blades. Yes.
I'm going to do the summer festival. Yeah, the older I get, the grumpier I get. I was going to call this channel the Grumpy Old Mage. I should have done it. I'm always grumpy. I'm like Clint Eastwood on Get Off My Lawn type thing.
My blades, quick, dead.
Well, I'm not that old, but, you know, getting there. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? It's one thing that binds us all together is that march of time affects everyone the same.
I hope you're having a good time. Your favor with the goddess Sune has been There is so much going on.
It affects some differently, I guess. But, you know, it affects us all. It affects us all. So.
With your help, I can turn. Welcome back, adventurer. If you're looking to get your hands on another ticket ball, the girls are always looking for more players in their exhibition.
Shut up. I'm going to hit a troll or two just to register. I've got 1 minute left. Here we go, here's some trolls. That's all I need. Love that noise Zuna makes, it's great. Fit, 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 fit. So having registered and participated in that, I can now... Was that one? I can now go pick flowers in the other area, which also has flax there as well. So I can go do two things at once. She's all over the place, isn't she? I love the way she aggroes them, keeps them busy. She's good that way. Until you hit them.
With your help, I can turn.
just quickly make the next one.
Make sure I get my cut.
Well, this sure beats Cragmire Crypts. Anyone feel like taking on some trolls?
No! There's gelatinous cube!
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls?
Link is hitting me harder than a troll.
Because why not? Actually, no, I'm not going to put it up for that. I didn't even know it was on.
Another 10-point landing!
No, flatten this cube. No, this gelatinous cube.
I'll do some queues after this.
No, just flatten this tube.
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls?
Oh, this drink is hitting me harder than a troll. Oh, this drink is hitting me harder than a troll.
I hope you're having a good time. On behalf of the festival, you have my...
Okay, that's Summer Festival. Well, Summer Festival's not done. I should do your as well. Should I do that? I guess I should. But let me do, speaking of clerics, let me take Yor to the Summer Festival and do his daily stuff.
Your favor with the god. There is so much.
Welcome back, adventurer. If you're looking to get your hands on another ticket ball, the girls are always looking for more players in their exhibition matches, and I'm always looking for more flags. Once you made your decision, report back to me, and I'll make sure you get what you need.
Oh, this is the bugged one that keeps coming back again and again. Excellent, excellent. There's one instance which keeps popping these backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. The spawn time is broken on them. Been like that for years and years and years. But it doesn't happen very often. Why isn't it showing up? It is showing up. I just wasn't looking properly.
With your help, I can turn...
Shall we?
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls?
No, this gelatinous cube.
Times are indeed troubled.
My allegiance lies with Neverwinter.
$4 million.
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls?
I had a bunch of them once. I got one. Yours got one. I think I had one on my old account as well. They just used to keep dropping and keep coming along. And they were really cheap. So I was helping this guy once. He was new to the game, and he was like one of those people that was always like, oh, I haven't got this, I haven't got that, and you end up sort of giving them stuff just to make them happy. So he was going on and on about he didn't have any good mounts. He wanted an epic mount. He wanted something nice to ride on. So I gave him one of these crabs, this sunset crab, which is pretty cool. I mean, like it's like exactly that size of this crab, except it's like red. It's a really good looking crab. So I gave him the crab free. I said, here, have a crab, I've got an extra one. And he goes, oh, thanks, that's fantastic. And off he went on his crab. And then he left the game. 2 days later, he was like, he quit the game. So, you know, it was a bit of a waste. It was 1 day or 2 days. And he stopped playing. So I was like, okay, wasted that crab. Now you can't hardly get them anymore. Well, you can, but they're very ridiculously expensive. I like that when it shrinks you. I want the butterflies or the dragon. There's one time you do it and this dragon appears. A great big huge giant blue dragon. It's like huge. Freaks people out. They go, where'd that come from? Well, the butterflies used to come out all the time, so they were very annoying, but they'll do. It's something to brighten people's day up.
Doomed to fail. Critical.
I wanted to see what the illusion was, but it won't tell me.
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls?
He's got two things going on here. Oh, it's his weapon enchant, that's why. Okay. Yeah, he's got, I thought, what's that? That's a weird one. He's got the thunderhead on, which is the lightning. And then his bow has got, I think, Bilethorn or something like that. It's Bilethorn, I'm not sure. He's got the two together. Okay.
Go on, speak your mind.
Because it looks like, because the bow is so big, it looks like it's his whole body that's got the green on as well. I got the butterflies. Yeah. There you go, everyone. You can enjoy the butterflies for a while. I think they go like 20 minutes or so, something like that. Oh no, 10 minutes. I think they shortened it. They went a long time. And you'd be in the middle of a dungeon, and you'd set them off, like, can't say by accident because you have to hit it to make it happen. So you set the butterflies off, and people would be complaining they couldn't see what they were doing. Turn those butterflies off. So you have to end yourself. I will say that on YouTube. You have to end yourself and then respawn to get rid of them. And when they first went off, it was really annoying. Look, you can't really see what you're doing because they're everywhere. It was like you couldn't focus on what your enemies were. But after a while, you just got used to it.
I have your back.
Oh, this drink is hitting me harder than a troll.
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls? Well, this sure beats Cragmire crits.
I sense a disturbance.
Well, this sure beats Cragmire crits.
No, that's gelatinous tube.
No trouble can compare to our friendship.
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls? Well, this sure beats Quagmire Chris.
I looked down at the notify there, the reward notify in the bottom left corner. I was like, I thought it said, I'm more the endangered who's acquired assist. Go up. Ew. That's not very nice, is it?
Like taking on some trolls.
No, this gelatinous cube.
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls?
The only problem with the wand was it never told you really what they did, what the things did. Some of them were good things, some of them were buffs, and some of them were debuffs. But never really told you exactly what they were. Like it says up here, if you hover over it, it says what it is, right? And it says left click to see more. So you left click it, and then it's in wherever, but it doesn't tell you anything. Like here, if it's a debuff, got blue on, it's a debuff. It doesn't say what the debuff is. Only that I've got 2 of them. It doesn't say exactly what it did. And some of them were like, they put grass on and they do rain and stuff, so it actually slows them down. I found out by looking online, found out some of them. Found out what some of them did, but it never ever said in the game exactly what the function of them was, which was a bit silly. So you didn't know what you were getting. I guess it was meant to be a mystery, you know. The dragon. He's blue and he's big. He's huge. I think the butterflies lasted 20 minutes or half an hour or something like that. 30 minutes, something like that. No, they only go 10. But they got it out of, they deleted it from the game anyway. Like, more or less, you can't get it anymore. You can only, you used to be able to get it from the Acquisitions Incorporated campaign store. It was really cheap, so you could easily buy one. And then they just removed it, so you couldn't get it anymore. They got rid of the the campaign store. There's no campaign store anymore. At least they left it in for everyone that had one. It's still there, but Just a silly toy, something to play with. I used to have an orb. There's this orb, Sibella's orb. There was an old quest that you used to do really early on, or the Order of the Third Eye or something like that. And you go and see Sibella. You go up to Lord Neverember, where he is in the top, and then there's a door. Well, as you go in, you look at him opposite. There's a door on the left, at the back, on the left-hand side, and that used to be an entrance. And you could click on it, and then go into this big library area where Sibella used to stand downstairs. She never used to be out where she is now. She used to be only down there. And you'd go down there and do quests for her for this particular campaign, Order of the Third Eye, I think it was called. And the very first thing she did was she gave you an orb, or it was one of the first quests or something. You got this, I think she gave it to you. It was like a little round orb, and you used to put it on your belt, like you do with this wand. And when you tapped it, it would make this little light shine. The little orb would start appearing next to you, but it actually lit up the room. So if you were in a dark room, it sort of showed you the way you could actually see around, and it looked really cool next to you, floating around. So I did the quest line a couple of times on different characters, but in the end I just did the quest up to the point I got the orb, and then I just didn't do it anymore. I just stopped doing it because I didn't need to do it. So so therefore I had this permanent toy I could play with. So you just like pop the orb and then run around with this sort of torch around me. It was a lot of fun. Then they deleted the quest. They stopped her giving out the I think it was the time that they changed they reworked all the campaigns and made the adventure zones and things like that. For a while, she was in two places at once, Sibella. She was where she is now, in Protector's Enclave outside, up near the post box. And she was still down in that room, and you could still go in that room, but at some point they quietly just...
Anyone feel like taking on some trolls?
They quietly just closed the door. Like, you can't get through it anymore. There's no map to get through anymore. They just retired it. But when they stopped her quests, the orb just disappeared. I didn't have it in my inventory anymore, which was kind of sad. So I used to enjoy playing with it.
Where to now, adventurer? Well, this sure beats Quagmire Chris.
I just realised I'm not on the leaderboard. Yes, I am. I thought I wasn't on the leaderboard. There used to be this saying, small things amuse small minds.
Well, this sure beats Quagmire
Yeah, whatever. It is a game after all, you know, you're supposed to amuse yourself and play with the game. Do you know what I mean? It's like a toy, in a way. There's serious aspects to it. Hi Black Rock, how are you going? No, I haven't seen any dragon chickens running around at all. Not one. So I don't know if the people that use the dragon chickens are in different areas, or maybe they're just saving them to sell, like because they're worth so much. Let me see how much they are. Let me see. So they're going for 13 million. It's 14 yesterday. 40 million. Are you joking? 40 million. Who's going to pay 40 million?
Taking on some trolls?
You're kind of hopeful. 17, 15, 14, 13, 12. Yeah, I think anyone that's... I think the drop rate's incredibly low. I believe that the drop rate in a normal lockbox is 1%. Like, it's around traditionally 1% or something like that. I think general consensus over the years is that it's about a 1% drop rate in the lockboxes for the main chase item. So as they don't really tell you, or sometimes they do tell you. Have they got a... Hang on a sec. Let me have a look. I don't think they tell you. Oh, I haven't got any... Oh. Do they actually tell you what the... Or is it only on the new ones, is it? Or... I don't know how to see the... This is... I don't know how to see the drop rate. Anyway, so the assumption has always been that it's about 1%. I think they did put it on a lockbox at some point. The drop rate, they did advertise it, and it was less. I remember reading somewhere once it was like less than 1%. But anyway, we've always assumed it's 1%. So, but this mystery box, this Tumbling mystery box, has got 7 chase items in it. So the way I think it would work is that you've got a 1% chance at getting that section of chase items. And then within that, there'd be like 7 chances within that 1% to get the one you want. So it's a very low drop rate. Like, I'm not into gambling. I don't really know percentages well. I'm just sort of just... Oh, shut up. It's annoying me. I just use my gut instincts. I'm not a gambler. I don't really know much about the percentages, but all I know is over the years it's been about 1%. It's been the accepted rate anyway. So it's a very low drop rate. I'm waffling, but it's a very low drop rate for this chicken, this dragon chicken, and there's 7 things in it. Right? So unless you want to pay $125 for a mount, which you'd be stupid to pay that much, unless you're rolling in money. And who's rolling in money? $125 for a mount in a 12-year-old game is ridiculous. So most people that get one, I think, a small proportion will pay for it, just because they want the bragging rights, but I don't think $125 is actually worth... How many diamonds is it worth? It's not even worth what they're selling it for, is it? I don't know. So we're not seeing them run around because there's probably hardly anyone that's got one, because the drop rate's so low. I mean, do they really think that little of the players? They think that they're going to spend that much money on a mount? It's just so... I can think of a few words, but I can't say them on YouTube. It's just mean-spirited. Really mean-spirited. And they should have it so that you, at least if you're opening a... Someone on the Discord said that they'd legally got around it, having to put the drop rate on it, because the currency you use on the Tarmaloon boxes is currency you get from a different lockbox. So it's not real world money, even though you're spending real world money to get the first currency, the Tarmaloon bars. The currency for the second box is in-game currency, so that they're covered somehow. That's what someone said. You know, I go on the Sahel thing. So, someone was saying that they should have put the drop rate, but they also should have had the same system as they have on the normal lockbox, which is like a pity system, where if you've opened 50 of them or 100 of them or however many it is, you're guaranteed to get a choice pack at the end. Like, so you're not going to be ripped off forever and ever and ever if the RNG is really terrible. So yeah, there's a lot of things they did wrong with this, but I said on the Discord, I said before it came out, I said they'll probably sell it in the Zen store, and someone said, oh no, they've already said it's going to be in the Tarmaloon bar. I go, oh, well, I know them, I know what they're like. They called it a premium reward, like premium. That was the quote. That's the quote of what they said. Premium reward. We know where else they use the word premium on the battle pass. On this thing here. This track down here, this is an old one, but this track down here is the paid track on all the battle passes. That's where you pay real money to unlock it. Unlock premium tasks. See, it's got a Zen next to it. They always attach premium to payment. Premium, money. Premium, cash. It's always the same. So when they called it a premium reward, I was like, oh yeah, okay, they're going to put it in the Zen store. I was sure of it. So this person goes, oh no, they've already said that they're going to put it in the Tarmaloon bar. All I could say was that, I said, and you still believe the tooltips? Like after all this time? Because this person's been around a long time. I was like, you still believe the tooltips? They're always wrong. And they get something wrong on something they bring out, and it doesn't act as it's supposed to. The stats are wrong, and it's always worse. It's never better, it's usually worse. And then they go, oh, it gets reported, people go, it's not working. And so then they put out a patch notes and they say, oh, the such and such was never meant to be working like that, so we've amended the tooltip to reflect, the actual state of it. So they just changed the tooltip. They just changed the description to match whatever mistake they've made, and then they say, that's it, deal with it. So when this person said on Discord, oh, they said it was going to be in the Tarmaloon bar, I'm like, you believe what they sell you? You believe what they say in the tooltip? Because it's never right. It's always wrong. Well, not always, but most of the time. They make so many mistakes. I think they get someone externally to do the processing, the data entry, who doesn't play the game, because I've seen some really obvious mistakes that if you played the game, you would know that wasn't what it was supposed to say. Like basic things in the game where it's wrong. So the tooltips have been wrong a long time. Yeah, going back to this box, they said no, it's going to be in the trade bar store. Well, as it turned out, we were both right. It's in the Zen store and the trade bar store, but it's in the trade bar store for a gamble if you want to throw away your trade bars, which I did yesterday. I did 28 boxes because I had 5,600 trade bars or something. So I was like, oh bugger it, I'll just do it for science, just for science. So I got the boxes, and I got Azuna, and I got a ton of epic insignias, which I didn't need. So I mulched all those for powder. And I got a couple of smaller other things. But I got Zuna, that was okay. But 28 boxes I didn't get the chicken, which they know that's what everyone wants. And that's why I can say confidently that it's $125, or however much, yeah, $125 for a mount, for a single mount. Because they know, and we know, they've been hyping this mount for ages. They've been doing their quote-unquote consultations with the members of the game, with the players, the player base, because to get the aura just right, you know, and get everyone excited about all these overpowered mounts coming. And yeah, and they've been hyping it, and then Summer Festival started and there was no mount. Where's the mount? Where's the mount? Everyone's looking, can't see it. They go, oh, it's coming out later, it's coming out later, and everyone's going, oh, we want the mount, we want the mount. So they hyped up everyone, oh, so much. And then they give it to them as a gamble. So cynical. You can gamble for it and throw away your trade bars. So even with 10,000 trade bars, you might not get it. Or you can spend real money, $125, and get it. So I see the other things in that box, as in the pack, the one in the Zen store. Where is it? I see like the legendary mount double choice pack. I think you can get most of those in the Reaper store anyway. I think so, or from the trade bar normally. I'm not sure, but they're pretty standard basic things. No one cares about legendary mounts anymore, other than for skins. Everyone wants mythic, and they want the better insignia slots, the 4-slot ones and everything. And the mythic insignia choice pack is sort of a sweetener, and the mythic collar choice pack is a sweetener. They're both to tempt you to get it, so they can say, well, you know, you got this as well. You know, pay us the money, and you get the collar is probably the thing that people would use the most because they're quite hard to make. So yeah, okay. The insignia, you can eventually make those pretty reasonably anyway yourself. I make them from time to time naturally, just as powder that I get. If I wanted to hurry it up, I'd buy them off the auction house and make them quicker, but I don't care. The collar is another story. The collar maybe is sort of worth buying, and they know that. That's why they put that in. But everybody knows that the reason they're getting it is for the dragon chicken. So yeah, people aren't going to pay that much, I don't think. All right, so he's done his summer festival. Let me go back on Zagan and go up to Tyraturos. I've got to do some queues. That's right. Let's do some queues. And turn the voices back on. Okay, I need to do randoms. I need to do one random. Yeah. I need to do one random and one skirmish, I think. And this company's been so mean to the players for so many years. It's been really, really cruel to them. Like, gives them things and then takes them away. It'll promise things and it doesn't follow through. It nerfs things. It gives it to them for a while and they use it, and then it'll just change. Change. Like Zuna is a great example of that. She used to be one of the best AoE companions, if not the best one, for a while in the game. And everywhere you went, you saw Zuna. Like every party you were in, there was Zunas everywhere, like Regis now. But more of them. There's even more. They're saying volcanic flail snails are going to be a dime a dozen. Because everyone's getting them. Look, volcanic flail snail. Volcanic flail snail. This is what they're doing with the drop rate. It's heavily favoured, heavily weighted in favour. This is why we need to know what the drop rate is. And another one? Ah, shameful. Look at that. Okay, I've just got here. 0034 volcanic flail snail. Another one. Another one. And another one. That's funny. So it's probably like, I don't know, if they wanted to be tricky, they could make the flail snail like a 3% chance. And, oh no, hang on, it's not it, is it? Hang on. Okay, that's in the... So if they wanted to be tricky, they could make even the mythic ones. Up there they've got like demon wings, right? Or let's use the Uni the Unicorn as an example, right? They could make that 3%. So we don't know what they do with on their back end, but they could use Uni the Unicorn as 3% drop, and they could make Dragon Chicken 0.02 or something really low, or 0.5 or 0.3 or something of a percent drop. So people get, and the outcome of that would be people were getting a mythic drop, and they were thinking, oh yeah, I got the mythic drop, I just didn't luck out and get the right one. But it could be that the Dragon Chicken is way lower than all those other mythic ones. We don't know how they've coded it. And in digital, you can code any way you want. You can put whatever percentages you want. You can make it do whatever you want. Shameful. Anyway, yeah, so they nerfed Zuna. Zuna was everywhere. And then they nerfed her, and everyone had to chase after a new companion that was best in slot. There was even a meme of it. You know that Grim Reaper meme with he's walking down the corridor and there's all the doors open and he's coming to the last door, and on the doors they have names of people that he's grabbed. There was a Neverwinter one with Zuna and a few other different things they'd nerfed. So they introduced things that people paid money for or grind for and get, and they're notorious for it. They do it all the time. Then they'll leave it that way for a while, then they'll nerf it after a while and force you to go and get another one because you're no longer competitive on that level, because it'll give you X amount of percentage of extra damage, and when the numbers are so close between players, you're forced to give up that companion and go get a different companion. And that's why they do it. That's exactly why they do it, so that they can introduce a new one and go, this is the new shiny one, get this one. But you won't get it if you're already doing more damage than it does, so they lower everything else to force you and go and buy it. They're terrible, really bad. And I thought since Deca took over that they'd actually be a little bit better, but this is worse. This is like, the way they're doing this chicken thing is even worse than normal. Okay, I better get into a queue. In the meantime, I'll go and see if I can get a epic enchantment stone. Or something. See if it's enchanting stone day.
Valindra ends a death fall.
The hoppers are prepared to strike back.
After I do this, I'll go up to Tyraturos and see if there's any running around up there. Dragon chickens. I doubt it very much. I'll try and find a train, because if there's anyone riding one up there, wearing it's the same thing. If anyone's riding one, they'll be in a train trying to show it off to everyone. And look what I've got, look what I've got. It's ugly, man, my goodness. It's not nice. It'd be on the same chicken frame as well, like the bog standard chicken frame they've already got. It's not like a new what do they call that? Not scaffolding, rig. I think it's called a rig. On Yazuna. I'll try and find a train and see if there's any chickens running around up there. This doesn't take long. This is nice and quick. The Phantasmal Fortress is quicker, that's why I do that one instead. Hello, my dear. How are you today? Looking good there. Do with a bit of moisturiser though. She looks a bit dried out to me. Nope, not today. Not today. Alright, go up to Tyraturos and have a look. See what's going on.
Are we off again? I was growing up.
It's another volcanic flail snail. And 2 crystalline warhorses. See if there's any trains coming. It's pretty quiet. 2, 4, 6, 77 people. I'm not in the mood to do the boss. I'm going for that whole rigmarole right now. Otherwise I'd say, yep, let's do it. I've got enough cubes. I've got like... $37 of them. It's another they were right, weren't they? Volcanic flail snail, another one. It's just coming one after the other. There's something about the drop rate of this flail snail. It's higher than everything else. It leads me to think that they manually, like it's not one section, maybe, in the legendaries, it's just that one's the one that they want everyone to get. So they're individually weighted. Just got a feel. I don't know this, but I'm just guessing. Another crystalline warhorse. Jarlaxle's coming out a lot as well. I'm seeing a lot of Jarlaxle coming out of the mythic section. Yeah, it's dodgy AF. Very dodgy. Naughty, naughty company. At least make it fair. If you're going to get people to gamble, at least make it fair odds. And give them an equal chance at getting what they want. I think they're trying to save the company from going under, really. They just want as much money as they can get. Okay, Omen of Despair, that's a new one. Oh no, it's the Lockbox. Okay. I'll take that back. It's a nice looking mount, that one. Another volcanic flower snail, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If they just keep coming, it's sort of transparent, isn't it? That they're just like, they've weighted them individually. So you don't get an equal chance at getting all the different mounts or whatever, basically. Like in the legendary section, it'll be one that'll come out more than the others. And you would assume also in the mythic section. It's like, that's bad. Another crystalline warhorse. So there's a lot of crystalline warhorses and a lot of volcanic flower snails. And no trains. Well, I've got a queue to do, so I'm not a queue, a quest anyway, so I may as well go and do that. Let me have a look. Ambush party. It's just activities. Cover supplies, I can do that one. Fear on 8 legs, kill spiders. That's not happening. Heroic encounters. Alright, I'll go and do spiders. What's this now? I am not a scammer, never ever. A small boy on here slandered me. How do you know they were a small boy? How do you know they were? Whatever, those who know me know better. And who are they? It sounds dodgy to me. Alright, let me go and do my spiders.
Slaughter!
forgot to turn that music off. Tarmaloo mystery box, my ass. Mystery box, supposed to make it sound really exciting and mysterious. Yeah.
Another 10-point landing.
Tarmaloo rip-off box. Everyone's so desperate for a train, they're like, yep, I'm here. It's probably half the population of the whole map. Like all the instances.
Out of there!
and boom!
All the volcanic flail snails coming out. It's terrible. One after the other. Oh my goodness, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. All in the same minute. Call it snail gate. And another one. Something is wrong. There's like so many snails. If that's on purpose, it's terrible. I mean, it's a good looking mount, don't get me wrong, but we all know that's not why they're opening the box. That took a little too long to kill her, so definitely we shouldn't be doing Echo. They'll go Echo. Watch. They'll say Echo, Echo. We don't have the firepower for Echo. If it takes that long to get the boss down, then it's a good indicator that we're not strong enough to do Acolytic Converter. If you did do it, you'd need to be really organised with the acolytes and not miss any of them, because it'll take much longer to kill the boss and there'll be more acolytes.
Hold me down.
See how long the boss is taking. How slow it's going. That's what you look at to see if you can do echo on that. If it takes this long, you go, no, okay, we're not going to be able to do it. Another flail snail.
all gets hurt.
I can call for a little bit. I've got to go a little bit. Stop it. It's an auto. I've got somewhere. I've got to do something at about 1:45, 22. I've got to go. About half an hour I can call. I hate that automatic thing when something dies and you're hitting it and it sets itself off when the next enemy comes along.
Destroy you! Serve in death!
The blood pits are a stain upon Thay. Liberate the captives.
Should be red now, I think. Go to red. I'll cycle between these three. As long as Echo, oh no, Ashes. If you don't do Lighthouse, Lighten Up, sorry, and if you don't do Echo, one of the longest trains I ever did was just without Light. When Lighthouse was a nightmare and Echo was, Ashes was bugged. It was really early. Ashes was bugged and it wasn't spawning properly. I hate that with a passion. Ashes was bugged, it wasn't spawning, so we weren't doing it. We were just doing, and Lighten Up was a nightmare and we weren't even bothering. So we're just doing all the other ones. So you can leave two. You can leave two undone and then the rest will keep rotating around. So you can avoid the one you want to avoid. Ashes is doable. Like for even a small group, you can do it. It's not that hard. Take longer, but it's okay. Ashes, this one's doable. This is okay. It would just take a bit longer, that's all. So after this, probably be red will come back. Oh, there's one, there's a dragon chicken. There's one. There's one. They've got one. Patel, whatever their name is. Patel. It's a $14 million amount. $125 mount. Sorry. 14 million astral diamond. They were having a laugh when they put that many spiders in. I'm telling you. Some kind of sick joke. They were drunk or stoned or something. Like, oh yeah, we got to really show them that. We'll put in 100 spiders. You can't even get through them. They're just one big lump. You can't even get past them. It's one thing to be in danger. It's another thing to be prevented from moving. So I'll do this one, then they can have another caller after this.
Get those people out of there!
So no way we could do okay.
We can't help them.
Oh, that was fun. And we saw a dragon chicken, so there you go. It's in one. One. I didn't pick them up, but I can pick them up tomorrow. I forgot about doing that. I'll do that tomorrow. I did two while I was up there, didn't I? So I'll just get one tomorrow on the one more pip, and I can clear both of them. Oops. Okie dokie, well, I need to go, so take care of yourself, be good to yourself, because you're the best friend you've got. And I'll see you in the next one. All right, see you later. Take it easy, bye.